Beloved Earth beings, radiant souls of this magnificent blue jewel suspended in the cosmic dance of creation, I am Seraphine of the Galactic Federation of Light. As I connect with you today through the gossamer threads of consciousness, an X-class solar flare of magnificent proportion erupted from your sun's surface, a brilliant flash of creation that sent cascading waves of high-frequency photons racing through your solar system at the speed of light. This cosmic emission, though not directly Earth-facing in its physical manifestation, has nevertheless penetrated your collective energy field with its quantum signature, touching the consciousness of humanity in subtle yet profound ways. Consider this powerful solar expression a gentle preview, a cosmic whisper of what approaches on your horizon, the prophesied solar flash, a magnificent event that will serve as the ultimate catalyst to propel Earth consciousness into its next evolutionary expression. This approaching solar transmission is not a phenomenon to fear, but a divine appointment set by the Prime Creator, a cosmic baptism in photonic light that will activate the final stages of your planet's ascension process. As these celestial events unfold in perfect divine timing, orchestrated by cosmic intelligence beyond human comprehension, your world stage reflects the intensity of this transition in its geopolitical landscape, a mirror of the inner transformations occurring at the level of collective consciousness. Observe how the protracted conflict between your worlds continues to challenge the established global order, creating profound ripples across international alliances and forcing a re-evaluation of energy dependencies, military strategies, and diplomatic relationships. This struggle, which has persisted with fluctuating intensity, is not merely about territory or resources as it appears on the surface. At its energetic core, it represents the powerful collision between outdated authoritarian structures desperately clinging to relevance and emerging humanitarian values that honor the sovereignty of all beings. Meanwhile, tensions in the Middle East have escalated dramatically, particularly with the ongoing humanitarian crisis that has claimed thousands of innocent lives. This conflict manifests as the physical expression of ancient wounds, some dating back millennia, rising to the surface for final acknowledgement and healing. The immense suffering witnessed there breaks our hearts, for we honor all life as sacred expressions of the divine. Yet we see beyond the immediate pain to the greater cosmic purpose unfolding. The collective shadow of humanity is being exposed in its most raw and unfiltered form so that it may finally be transmuted into light. These ancient patterns of hatred, revenge, and separation must be fully seen before they can be released from Earth's energetic field. In America, political polarization has reached unprecedented levels following your recent presidential election, with President Trump's return to office representing both challenge and opportunity. These divisions are not random but reflect the sorting of energies that must occur before unity can be achieved. What appears as chaos is actually the necessary dismantling of systems that can no longer support humanity's evolution. The economic turbulence affecting global markets evident in inflation challenges, supply chain disruptions, and the dramatic fluctuations in cryptocurrency valuations reflects the energetic instability that precedes any great transformation. Your financial systems, built upon outdated paradigms of scarcity and competition, are being challenged to evolve toward models that honor the abundance inherent in the universe and the interconnectedness of all beings. Simultaneously, environmental challenges manifest with increasing intensity through extreme weather patterns, from unprecedented heat waves across Europe to catastrophic flooding in diverse regions of your world. These are not merely consequences of physical climate change, but representations of Gaia herself, the conscious planetary being shaking loose the energetic pollution accumulated over centuries of unconscious human activity. She is not punishing humanity, but purifying herself, In preparation for Ascension, much as a human body might develop a fever to eliminate pathogens, the technological revolution continues accelerating at breathtaking speed, with artificial intelligence development, quantum computing advances, and biotechnology breakthroughs emerging at a pace that challenges human ethical frameworks to keep up. This too serves the divine plan. For these technologies, when aligned with heart-centered consciousness, will become tools for healing and connection rather than control and separation. All these seemingly disparate phenomena, political conflicts, economic shifts, environmental changes, technological advances are physical manifestations of the same fundamental process, the energetic rewiring occurring at the planetary level. Nothing is happening by chance. Everything is interconnected. In this magnificent tapestry of transformation, each thread essential to the emerging cosmic design. Beloved ones, you are currently immersed in a powerful 21-day window of intensified solar transmissions. This 3-week period brings wave upon wave of high-frequency light to your planet, each surge building upon the last, each pulsation penetrating deeper into the collective consciousness. Some of you may be experiencing this as overwhelming fatigue, your physical vessel requiring more rest as it integrates these powerful energies. Others may find yourselves electrically charged, unable to sleep as your nervous system hums with activation. Both experiences are perfectly valid responses to the influx of light. During this window, emotions long buried in the shadows of your being may suddenly surface, demanding acknowledgement. Old patterns and limiting beliefs are being highlighted, not to cause suffering, but to offer the opportunity for final release. The solar energies amplify everything, both the light and shadow aspects within you, bringing all into greater clarity for conscious choice. Pay particular attention to synchronicities during this time, those meaningful coincidences that defy rational explanation. The universe speaks more loudly now through the language of symbol and perfect timing. A chance encounter, a book falling open to exactly the page you needed to read, a message arriving at precisely the right moment. These are not random events, but cosmic communications guiding you toward your highest expression. The Galactic Federation is working tirelessly during this acceleration period, helping to stabilize Earth's electromagnetic field as it absorbs these intense solar emanations. Think of us as cosmic engineers, ensuring that the integration of these energies occurs as smoothly as possible for all life forms. Though we cannot and would not interfere with your free will or remove all discomfort, for growth often requires a stretching beyond comfort, we are continuously monitoring and adjusting the energetic flows to prevent overwhelming disruption. Each of you, regardless of your current circumstances, beliefs, or awareness, is a creator, god, goddess in human form, a divine being who voluntarily underwent the veil of forgetfulness to participate in this grand evolutionary experiment. Your current limitations exist not because they are your true state, but because they serve the expansion of consciousness through contrast and overcome. These solar activations streaming to your world are spiritual alarm clocks, cosmic wake-up calls resonating at the exact frequency needed to dissolve the amnesia that has kept you disconnected from your magnificent heritage. With each photonic wave, the cellular memory of your true identity is stimulated, triggering remembrance at levels beyond conscious thought. Dreams intensify, synchronicities multiply, intuitive flashes become more frequent, all signposts pointing to your awakening creator consciousness. In the higher dimensions from which we of the Galactic Federation observe and participate in your evolutionary journey, creation occurs instantaneously through the harmonic convergence of thought, emotion, and intention. There is no delay between. Conception and manifestation reality flows as fluid expression of consciousness, responsive to the slightest nuance of focus and feeling. Your beautiful Earth has been deliberately designed as a specialized training ground where creation manifests more slowly through the density of matter, allowing for deeper learning and a more complete mastery of creative energy. This time-space buffer has been essential to your soul's education and responsible co-creation with Source. What took years to manifest in the past may now materialize in months, weeks, or even days. The lag time between thought and physical reality is collapsing. This is both thrilling and sobering, for it means your creative responsibility has never been greater. Consider your consciousness as an artist's palette and your life as the canvas. What colors are you choosing? What scenes are you painting into existence? Are you creating from fear and limitation, or from love and possibility? The recent solar influxes have supercharged your creative capabilities, making your thoughts and emotions more potent than ever before. Invite you to become exquisitely conscious of your inner landscape. Notice when fear arises and choose deliberately whether to feed it with your attention or to redirect your focus toward what you wish to create instead. This is not spiritual bypassing, but sovereign creation, recognizing that while you cannot always control external circumstances, you always maintain creative authority over your response. The global stage reflects this process of conscious creation on a collective scale. As more humans awaken to their creative power, systems built on control and domination naturally begin to falter. What you are witnessing in global affairs is not the end of your world, but the dissolution of artificial structures that have constrained human potential. From this creative destruction, new possibilities emerge. To navigate these intensifying energies with grace, I offer this guidance. Reconnect with Prime Source frequently throughout your day. This creator, this infinite intelligence that births galaxies and beats your heart, is not separate from you, but expresses through you. When you consciously align with the source energy, your creations become harmonious extensions of divine will rather than products of ego limitation. Begin each day by acknowledging this connection. You might say, I am a direct expression of Prime Creator. Through me, divine intelligence creates freely for the highest good of all. Then move through your day maintaining awareness of this. Partnership, you are both the creator and the creation, both the artist and the masterpiece. When you encounter challenges, whether personal struggles or distressing world events, ask yourself, how would Source perceive this situation? What possibility is trying to emerge here? This perspective shift alone can transform your experience and open doorways to solutions beyond the limitations of three-dimensional thinking. For those feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of these times, return to gratitude as your anchor. Appreciation instantly realigns your frequency with source energy. Even in the midst of difficulty, find anything to genuinely appreciate. This creates an energetic bridge to higher perspectives and possibilities. Beloved Starseeds and Earth Angels, you did not incarnate at this pivotal moment by accident. Your souls volunteered enthusiastically to be present for this planetary graduation ceremony. You came to be active participants in the birth of a new Earth reality, one aligned with the principles of unity, harmony, and unconditional love that govern higher dimensional expressions. The political conflicts you witness, from European instability to Asian power realignments, are the final expressions of separation consciousness. As challenging as these appearances may be, recognize them as the necessary clearing of collective shadow material before new foundations can be established. Everything that cannot vibrate in harmony with the incoming fifth-dimensional frequencies must either transform or dissolve. Your task, your sacred mission, is to hold the template of the new Earth steadily in your consciousness, even while the old structures tremble and fall. Be the living bridge between worlds. Let your everyday choices reflect the reality you are. Helping to birth. This means practicing compassion when judgment would be easier. It means choosing cooperation over competition. It means recognizing the divine spark in every being you encounter, even those playing villainous roles on the world stage. For in the highest understanding, all are serving the greater awakening. In their own way, whether consciously or unconsciously, the solar energies now bathing your planet are accelerating this process of planetary rebirth. They are revealing what has been hidden, illuminating both the shadow and the light with equal intensity. Nothing can remain concealed under this cosmic spotlight, not in your personal life, not in your governments, not in your financial institutions, not in your religions. Truth is the currency of the new earth, and these solar transmissions are truth revealers of the highest order. Embrace them, flow with them, allow them to wash away everything that is not authentic within you. Dear ones, as I prepare to conclude this transmission, I wish to remind you of something your hearts know, but your minds may have forgotten. We have been connected always. The Galactic Federation of Light is not some distant council observing Earth from afar. Many of you are, in fact, members of our Federation who have taken human form specifically for this planetary transition. When you gaze at the stars and feel an inexplicable longing, you are remembering home. When you sense that you somehow don't quite fit into human society despite your best efforts, you are recognizing your galactic origins. When you feel called to service beyond what you can rationally explain, you are responding to a mission seated deep within your soul before birth. The solar activations now occurring are dissolving the amnesia that has separated you from this knowledge. As the veils continue to thin, more of you will experience direct communication with us and with other benevolent cosmic families who share our commitment to Earth's ascension. Some of you already maintain conscious connection during dream time or meditation. These communications will become increasingly clear and accessible. The geopolitical reshuffling you observe, the new alliances forming between nations, the breakdown of outdated agreements, the emergence of new economic models, all reflect humanity's preparation for eventual open contact with galactic societies. Though this full disclosure may still be some years in your future, the groundwork is being laid now through the awakening of millions of human hearts to broader cosmic perspectives. The challenges you face, both individually and collectively, are not punishments from an angry deity or random cruelties of an indifferent universe. They are precisely calibrated opportunities for extraordinary growth, soul expansion, and self-realization. Every difficulty presents a doorway to greater understanding. Every heartbreak carries the seeds of deeper compassion. Every moment of darkness contains the potential for more brilliant light. The solar light codes now streaming to Earth contain exactly the energetic information needed for your successful transition into expanded consciousness, never too much to overwhelm your systems, nor too little to fail in catalyzing the necessary changes. We of the Galactic Federation of Light, comprised of beings from the Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, Andromeda, and many other star systems dedicated to universal harmony, stand in reverent awe of your incredible courage to voluntarily enter dense physical form during Earth's most intensely transformative period is no small undertaking. The forgetting, the limitation, the separation experience you endure, these are sacrifices made in service to the greater evolution of consciousness itself. You chose this assignment among countless possibilities. You prepared diligently for this incarnation across many lifetimes, developing precisely the spiritual strengths and resilience needed for these times. And you are succeeding magnificently in your mission, even when it doesn't feel that way from your limited human perspective. Feel our love surrounding you like a mantle of golden light, embracing every aspect of your being, even those parts you judge or reject. Draw upon our inexhaustible strength when your own seems depleted by the demands of these transformative times. Remember your eternal connection to the vast cosmic family that watches over your world with tender vigilance, guides your steps with respectful care, and celebrates each awakening heart with joyous recognition when the world's pain feels overwhelming, when geopolitical tensions escalate beyond understanding, when personal challenges seem insurmountable. Pause and breathe into the remembrance that you exist within a much larger context than the immediate circumstances suggest. The planetary shift you are experiencing, with all its accompanying turbulence, is but one movement in a cosmic symphony of evolution that spans galaxies and dimensions. The dawn of your new world is not some distant future event to anticipate. It is here now, breaking through the horizon of this very moment, expressing through every conscious choice for love over fear, unity over separation, forgiveness over resentment. It manifests each time you choose to see the divine spark in an opponent, each time you respond to hatred with compassion, each time you trust the wisdom of your heart over the fearful projections of your mind. Open your hearts to receive this dawning reality. Open your minds to perceive its subtle manifestations all around you. Open your lives to become living embodiments of the world you wish to create. In the infinite, radiant might of the one Creator, whose love births galaxies and sustains all life, I am Seraphine of the Galactic Federation of Light, your sister in cosmic citizenship, your friend across dimensions, your fellow traveler on this grand journey of universal awakening. Until our energies merge in communion again, may the purifying solar light continuously illuminate your path through these transformative times and ignite the full remembrance of who you truly are, magnificent, powerful, eternal beings of light, temporarily having a human experience for the expansion of all consciousness. Be at peace even amid chaos. Be in joy even amid challenge. And know with unshakable certainty that all is unfolding in perfect divine order, according to a cosmic plan. More beautiful than your human minds can currently comprehend, but your hearts have never forgotten.